Hello, Brittany here with Chrono Yoga on YouTube and the second day of our chakra tuning week to help us just feel our energy more clearly, more freely. Today we're going to be tackling the second chakra, svadhisthana, and our sacral. And this is our area where we feel most creative, we feel most connected to life, and we start to understand how we can influence it and move forward with it. So we're going to start our practice off tuning in, tapping into that mindset, to our inner creativity, and the way we do that is by connecting with our physical body. So let's roll those shoulders back, slide the palms in, deep breaths in, complete breaths out. Inhale in peace. Exhale, releasing anything no longer serving us. Feeling the breath as it enters and as it leaves. We're going to tune in with our mantras. Now, we can tune in with the mantra that is Avam. And that is the ancient way to really tune in and tap in to activate our sacral chakra. Just deep breath in. Exhale, Vam. 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 Now, if this is something that we don't connect with or we don't resonate with, then we can connect with an affirmation. For our sacral chakra, we are connecting to our physical reality, and that is, I appreciate my body, I love my body. I appreciate my body. I love my body. We're going to continue on with these affirmations, these mantras, whatever suit us best. And our sacral is governed by the color orange and is located right in the pelvic region. So if we prefer visualizations, we have all of these options, not to let them overwhelm us, but to know that we can connect in a way that suits us best. 5 more belly breaths. Gently opening our eyes, we are going to start our practice off warming up our sacral area. And when we're working on our sacral, we're working with the hips, we're working to flood fresh blood and nutrients to our reproductive areas, our reproductive organs. So we're going to start doing that on our backs. Gently coming onto our back, one vertebrae at a time, just letting our body melt into the ground below us, letting go of any tension. Maybe wiggling the toes, the knees, the hips, keeping the shoulders down away from the ears, the neck loose, the arms loose. And when we're ready, we're going to gently tuck our right knee into the chest. We'll interlace our fingers around it, just like we did yesterday, just warming up our root chakra, letting this energy move on up our body. Now we have options here. We can keep our knee bent, or we can gently straighten our leg, whatever suits us most. We're going to ground our right arm to the side, bring our left hand to the right side of our right knee, whether it's bent or straight, and guide it over to the left side of the body. Taking 5 deep breaths here. Inhale, filling the belly. Exhale, letting it go, noticing any tension we may be feeling in the hips. Breathing into it. 3 more belly breaths. we need to keep with our mantra or keep visualizing, using whatever techniques help us feel centered here and now. And gently grounding the left palm, guiding the leg back to center. We're going to bring our right hand to the right side of our knee and open our hip up to the right side. Now we want to keep our lower back grounded, so if that means the foot stays up, that's fine. If we can make it all the way over, that's fine. We just want to keep those right toes staring above the head. Deep breaths in. Complete breaths out. 3 more belly breaths. Noticing the sensations in our body. And doing our best to let go of should, would, and coulds, just to appreciate our physical body and all that it can do today, not what it can. Gently guiding our leg back to center, bending it in, giving it one more nice hug, releasing it back to the mat. Bring our left leg into our chest, interlace our fingers around it. Take a nice deep breath here, loosening up the energy of our root chakra as we move on to our sacral. And either keeping the knee bent or straightening up. Right hand to the left side of our knee, left palm to the side. We're going to guide our leg over to the right side. Our eyes come left. 5 deep breaths here. Inhale, fill the belly. Exhale, let it go. Just 3 more. We'll ground the right palm. Gently guide our leg back to center. Make sure our lower back, our shoulders are grounded. Bringing our left hand to the left side of our knee, guiding our leg over to the left side for 5 belly breaths, keeping our toes facing overhead. Just 4 more. Gently guiding our leg back to center, bending it, giving it a nice hug, and releasing it down to the mat. Now we're going to either rock our body up or slide up our body, sitting up nice and tall. For our next warm-up posture, we are going to slide the soles of our feet together in our Baddha Konasana, or bound angle. Pressing through the heels, pressing through the outer edge of the feet. Now as we do this is going to send some nice energy to the thighs. You're going to feel it realigning the lower back. We press through the heels, the outer edge. This helps to fuel our internal organs with fresh blood and nutrients. We're going to bring the palms turned out behind the back, letting our chest come up nice and wide, gentle neck, deep breaths in. Complete breaths out, keeping the tension between the heels, the outer edges of the feet. 3 more belly breaths. Just 1 more. Coming up onto the fingers, guiding the spine back up nice and tall. We're going to turn the palms up, eyes come up, chest and hips forward, deep breath in. Exhale and folding the body forward, palms to the feet. You can either even use the thumbs to keep those big toes nice and wide, our forehead to our toes. 5 breaths here, keeping that tension between the heels and the outer edge of our feet. Inhale, still filling the belly. Exhale, releasing a little bit more into the posture. Now we can have our feet as close to the body as we want or as far away, whatever just feels nourishing for us today. 3 more belly breaths. Gently sliding the palms up to the knees, guiding the body up one vertebrae at a time. We're going to cross our ankles and come forward onto our knees. We bring our toes together and sit back on our heels, guiding the body forward in our child's pose, gently opening the hips. We can bring our hands to our elbows and use the forearms to lie our forehead or lie it flat on the ground with our arms out, which is really nice if our shoulders are feeling tense. Deep breaths in, complete breaths out. Starting to awaken that energy in our sacral, really just helping to activate it by focusing on this area, letting fresh blood and nutrients come there so it's already warm when we start to really start moving and start practicing here. 2 more belly breaths. When we're ready, we're going to gently guide the body to come back up. I'm going to come back onto my mat. We'll come onto our hands and our knees. Now, as we do, we're going to gently step our right leg forward. We're going to hint our left leg back to come into a nice lunge. Now, to stimulate this area, we're going to go into some nice gentle twists. Bring our left palm down, reaching our right arm up. Now, we do not want to sink into our left arm, instead reaching through our right fingertips, hugging the knees towards one another. 4 more belly breaths here. Using our mantras, our affirmations, our visualizations if they help calm the mind. 2 more belly breaths. We're going to allow our right hand to come down, the left toes to come on the mat. Pressing up, we're going to hug the knees towards one another and ground the left heel. As we do, we're going to straighten the right leg and come up onto the fingers so that our chest and hips come forward. We're going to take a nice deep breath here, breathing into the beautiful tension in the back of our thigh. Grounding that left palm, coming into our revolved triangle. Reaching our right arm up, rolling those shoulders back. Deep breaths in, complete breaths out. 4 more belly breaths. Feeling that light pressure on the sacral. Just 2 more. And gently coming back into the body. We're going to slide our fingers up, gently bend into that right knee. Reach our arms up in front of us. Now we're going to hug and roll our shoulders back. Turn our palms so that our right palm is facing down. So the left arm can gracefully come behind us in our warrior 2. You're going to feel that this is opening up the sacral area. And we are lengthening here where our warrior 1 is strengthening, really depending on the roots. Here we're starting to build some flexibility in our root chakra as we stimulate our sacral. Eyes forward, 4 more belly breaths. Doing our best to keep our shoulders over our hips. Just 2 more. Keep lengthening that sacral. Our left arm comes down. Right arm turns. Palm turns down and reaching it up and overhead. Eyes come up. 4 more breaths here. Really feeling our side body opening up. Making it easier to breathe into our diaphragm. 2 more belly breaths. Cartwheeling the arms, coming back to our beautiful warrior. And then we're going to bring both hands inside our right foot. We're going to come off that left heel. And for some of us, this may be enough hip opening, so we don't need to do much more. For others of us, maybe we walk our right hand underneath our right leg and start to bend our elbows. Our right knee will come out, but we want to keep that left knee facing the ground as we're opening up these hips. 4 more belly breaths here. Going down as Low as feels comfortable. Just 2 more. Walking the hands back inside. We're going to walk our body to center. Let our feet come to center. And now, what's very important for us to realize as we're going through our chakra tuning practice is that all of these chakras are connected. And I wanted you to do that by adding in some poses in all of them that are showing you how even though one pose we use to stimulate one chakra is actually tuning other ones as well. The one we're going to go into next, we went into yesterday. We're going to walk our feet in ever so gently. Going into our goddess. Letting that butt come down. The arms come up. Knees coming over top of the ankles. Roll those shoulders back. And maybe come up onto the toes for 5 belly breaths. If you start to feel your sacral area getting nice and warm, you can actually feel that work that we're putting in here. 3 more belly breaths. Remembering our mantras, our affirmations, our visualizations, if they'll so help. Just 1 more. Ground those heels, elbows between the knees, hands to the heart going into our garland. Maybe rocking side to side. Deep breaths in. Complete breaths out. Three more belly breaths. Knowing that after our practice, we're going to feel a bit more connected to our body, a bit more connected with life. Surrender our palms, our butt comes back up. We're going to widen our stance just a little bit more. We make our way over to the left side. We're going to turn our foot out ever so gently, come off of our right heel, and ground it down. Gently bend into that left knee. And do everything on the opposite side. Our right hand is going to come inside our left foot. We're going to lift our left arm up. Take 5 deep breaths here. Using our mantras, our affirmations, our visualizations. 3 more belly breaths. Lifting through the left fingertips. Gently guiding our arm back down, coming off of the right knee, grounding the right heel, hugging the knees towards one another. Straighten the left leg, slide up onto the fingers, chest and hips forward, grounding the right palm, we're coming up onto the right fingertips. Left arm comes up. 5 belly breaths. Inhale, fill the belly. Exhale, let it go. And 2 more. Gently coming back in, bending the left knee, reaching the arms up, rolling the shoulders back. Turning the left palm down, right arm comes back, right hip comes back, warrior 2, 5 belly breaths. Keeping a strong and confident posture, that left knee forward, feeling that lengthening in our hips, stimulating our reproductive organs, stimulating our sacral chakra that's filled with connection for life. 2 more belly breaths. Keep on dropping that back hand, left arm down. Palm comes down, lift it overhead. 4 belly breaths here. Cartwheel the arms back to warrior. Keep on rolling them inside the left foot, coming off the right heel, and gently making our way down if we want a little bit more. Chest and hips still stay forward. Deep breaths in, complete breaths out. And 3 more. Walking the hands back inside and gently making our way back to center. We're going to ground our knees, feet behind us, coming in to our child's pose. 5 belly breaths here. We spent some time activating our sacral. We warmed it up. We got the blood moving. And now we're going to tune out. 2 more belly breaths. Gently coming back up onto our hands and our knees and making our way back to our butts, back to our bound angle, pressing through the heels, the outer edge of the feet. Let's roll the shoulders back, eyes come up, deep breath in. Exhale, folding into our Baddha Konasana, 5 breaths here. Pressing through the heels, the outer edge of the feet. Remembering our mantras, our affirmations, our visualizations, using that which serves us most. Sliding up to the knees, pressing the body up, turning the palms out behind the back. Roll the shoulders back. Neck lightly looks up. 5 belly breaths. Gently walking the hands back into the body, extending the feet out in front of us, making our way down to our mats, 1 vertebrae at a time. Letting our body sink into the ground below us, letting go tension from the ankles, the hips, the shoulders, the arms. Allowing the right knee to come into the chest. Let's keep it nice and bent as we release it up. Left palm to the right side, right palm to the side. Guiding the leg over to the left. 5 breaths here. Just 3 more. Gently making our way back to center and opening our knee, our leg, our hip up to the right side for 5 belly breaths. Guiding or pressing the knee back to center, gently lowering the right leg down to meet the left. So we bring the left knee into the chest, hugging it in for a nice deep breath, releasing the knee to 90 degrees, right hand to the left side, to guide the knee over to the right side of the body. Eyes come left, 5 belly breaths. Deep breaths in, filling the belly, complete breaths out. Guiding the leg back to center. Our left hand guides our knee over to the left side for 5 deep breaths. Make our way back to center, grounding our left leg and coming into our savasana, preparing our body, releasing tension from our toes, our ankles and our knees, our hips and our lower back, letting go of any tension in the abdomen, in the shoulders, any tension we're carrying in the arms, grounding the palms if there's still thoughts on the mind. Gently rocking the neck side to side. Finding a happy place in center. Keeping the eyes closed as we return our breath to our everyday normal breathing. For the next minute, we have nowhere to go and nowhere to be but here and now. When we're ready, bring the attention back to the body, moving the fingers and the toes. Allowing one knee to come into the chest at a time. We'll rock over to the right side and into our sleeping baby. Preparing our body for motion, bringing our attention back to the breath. Deep breaths in. Complete breaths out. Gently pressing up to our seat, coming into our easy pose and tuning out with the breath, either with our mantra, Vam, or reminding ourselves, I love my body. I appreciate my body. If neither of those feel nourishing, tuning out these last 5 breaths, visualizing a vibrant color orange down in our pelvic region, continuing to get brighter and brighter. 5 belly breaths. End our practice bringing our hands to heart center, bowing to one another, bowing to our beautiful bodies, and honoring the light within each of us, which is the same. Namaste. Thank you so much for another amazing practice. Hope you're enjoying our chakra tuning so far. And if there's any comments or suggestions that you have, please include them in the comment section below the video. And I look forward to seeing you tomorrow to continue this journey. Namaste.